They were really clear about it.
I don't know about these Angara.
What is this? I thought I did everything on here. I thought I dropped off. I dropped off all the stuff at Vortex, but I guess I didn't.
Yeah, you should do that.
The Angara are survivors, and they're
How
willing to
often
help.
is this
They'll
on?
be great allies.
I wish they would turn off the doggone hearing other people talking and just commenting on their stuff. Like, I get it the first time, but to have it do it every time you
Wow,
walk
where
by
did
is
you find
really
those? Never mind, don't answer that. I think they're straight from the Milky Way.
Oh, hello, Pathfinder.
That's everything.
Let's pick up some mods because Lord
I'm going
knows.
to the Tempest so that I can upgrade my armor. Because I just buy it at the store at the Nexus.
Yes, I will take your platinum.
Pathfinder, Drac wants to see you.
Drac wants to see me? What?
Ryder, I need your help with something.
Okay, out with it. You've clearly got something on your mind.
One of our botanists' heart called up in a panic. A colony transport has been stolen.
It's a transport. Can't you just replace it?
It's not the transport. It's what's on it. Our seed vault. One of a kind. Without that vault, things get complicated. Krogan children need the nutrients in those plants to survive. Even one clutch of babies hatch before we get the stuff synthesized. The effects would be permanent.
So what do you need from me?
I'm gonna find those thieves and get the vault back. Be nice to have you along.
Aren't the transports protected by passcodes? And how do you steal anything from a Krogan?
First thing Hart checked. Looks like some old authorization codes weren't erased. He was working in the transport and stepped out for 2 seconds. The thieves walked right in and flew off.
Of course I'm in. Whatever you need.
I knew I could count on you. Hark's waiting for us at the colony on Eladon. He's tracking down the transport beacon. He'll have the location ready for us on arrival.
Good. We'll find the transport track. Don't worry.
I'll hold you to that, Ryder. Hey. Thanks. I owe you one.
I'm not worried. You're good for it.
Who steals something from a Krogan?
Seems good.
Let's see how much I've got
Why have I failed all of my missions? What?
What?
I have never seen so many strike missions fail.
Wow.
What the heck?
That's interesting.
That's bullshit.
But I have a little boost for that. This is all shielding. So initiative spear point is shielding. Whereas initiative, whoops, vigilant, a pathfinder vigilant is with damage resistance and weapon accuracy.
No.
Power restoration and defense. I think I'm gonna stick with it for now.
I really am an ESO. That's right. Well, shit.
Again, this looks easy enough to make without having to worry about.
Silicon. Silicon.
I think I'm gonna try both. I'm gonna try both things and see which one works better, or which one feels better. Because the initiative spear point I can craft, so that means I can add more to it.
Mm-hmm.
Which kind of sucks. Can't do the other one. I can add that to this.
Okay. Talk to that. Oh, Wyatt said I needed to talk to Sam on the node, but when I went, there was nothing to talk about.
The node on in. Oh yeah, I guess that is. I don't know.
Huh. Well, it is what it is. Oh, sister, getting yourself in trouble.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I already talked to them, so. except my current effects are at 3.
Mm.
Is behind.
Hyper.
Okay, try that. See how it goes.
Hyper.
My shielding is gonna be insane. Shoot me? I don't know if you can. Okay, that was. Let's see. Oh, I got 4, but I don't think I could craft it. Yeah, let's see. Nope, because I need Ezo. Lots and lots of Ezo. Dang, I need a lot of. Okay. I'm gonna land again to try and get to the general store.
Ryder.
I'm gonna head over to Aya because a lot of the stuff there is just talking to people, and I really need to get to another store, so I'm just head over there.
Honor to meet you, Pathfinder. Initiative Pilot Marixus. I run supplies to your outposts.
What brings you to Aya?
For survival supplies, only Aya has. I'm waiting on clearance to enter the city, but it's taking too long. I understand their caution, but the outposts need these supplies. I have to get them, now.
They let me into the city. I can help.
I appreciate that. To start, EOS needs a way to produce food to support population growth. They've requested Kiloa seeds to begin their own crops. There's an agricultural scientist who might sell some.
I'll make sure to get those seeds.
Settlers on Kadara are suffering from a bacterial infection. They need Angaran antibiotics to fight it. A medic in the city should be able to help.
Got it. They'll have that medicine in no time.
Pathfinder, more of your outposts need help, if you have time. Vol's power grid is lagging without proper solar input. The solar amplifier would give them a boost. The solar technicians here may have the required parts.
I'll see what I can find.
Why can't you just ask for all of that in one go?
You're always a welcome sight, Pathfinder. Still no word from our search vessel. How goes your hunt for the missing satellites?
Your people caught scavengers from Kadara port stealing them. There was a fight. Your ship lost.
I sent them out. And risked your life, too. The scavengers. Angaran? Have our deserters preyed upon us again?
Fudge. I forgot if the scavengers are supposed to be looking for, if they were in Garin or if they were... Shoot.
Where did you go?
I went over to Aya to, because a lot of it was people talking, and then I wanted to get to the general store, but I had to drop off information to Mariko, but he's asking if it was the people were killed by the scavengers were in Garin or if they were from the Nexus. Now I don't remember what it was.
Oh, what was that? What was the mission again?
So it's on Aya. So go to the
Right.
Aya list and then look for talking to someone named Mariko. I'm pretty sure it was a specific mission.
Oh yeah. It was more like a, oh shoot, did you tell them?
Because he said he sent the group out to go. I think it was just go research something. But then they were attacked and they were killed.
Right.
Of course, I can't look it up to see what the mission was. So.
Right. Right.
I feel like it was in Garin, but I don't remember.
Because no, I'm pretty sure. I think it was the initiative, and it's just giving you the option to lie so they don't.
Right, but it doesn't tell you what that option
Um,
is. It's just you making a guess. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I think
States,
it's right.
Morocco. Oh, I haven't investigated the second satellite, so I don't have that yet. What sucks?
Ugh. Sorry, did you say something?
No.
Okay, then I'm just gonna go with Nexus.
Oh no, sorry. I said that I didn't do the second satellite yet, so I don't have the.
Oh, it was searching for the satellites in just out in space.
Yeah.
I feel like that was.
There's like 2 nav points, or 2
Right,
thingies out that
yeah.
you gotta find.
This is gonna bother me. What was this mission called again?
It's called Safe Journeys. Well, I just picked up the. Oh, not the solar amplifiers.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was just that it was up in the air, but it's not just up in the air. It's in. You go up to the air and then go down and
Mm-hmm.
discover that the exiles did it. That's what I couldn't remember. I was like, is it actually up in the air and then it's just a matter of finding a ship, or was it actually...
Criminals were my people. Exiles. They ripped your satellites into scrap. I brought what's left.
The initiative is supposed to explore, not steal and kill. Why would your people steal something that protects us all? Murder those who are only trying to help.
Some people are stupid and don't care about other people's lives.
Mm-hmm.
These were a few bad people. There are thousands of good ones out there.
How can we tell the difference?
That's
Maybe the others are
lies.
right. What if you are no better than the Ket?
These scavengers abandoned the initiative, just like your deserters left you.
And we hate them too. Keep what your people stole and go. I can't talk to you anymore.
Sorry to hear things went south with that Angaran astronomer rider. Found a silver lining, though. The scrap satellites are gonna come in extra handy.
Not as handy as what we could have had, but I'll take it.
Find a plant on Aya for Suvi. I hate that part of walking around Aya. There's a weird background sound that ends up sounding like a bomb is going off, a grenade.
You work on the solar panels. Do you have an amplifier for solar energy?
Nothing as big as these, but I have a smaller one on hand. Do you need it?
Enjoy the market.
I like the guy that you go back and talk to, or you not go back to, but you talk to on Aya about trade for the outposts, because he actually asks for all the outposts, whereas most of the time it's constantly, oh, Eos needs this, Eos needs that, and it's like, what about the other ones? Do they not need things?
Pathfinder. Your credits are as good as anyone else's. Don't start any trouble and we're fine.
I can do that.
Good to hear.
Ooh, Remnant Fighter. Yes.
I deserve better than having run on me. You may have
Dang. Okay. I'm gonna sell some things. Let's see.
Let's see. Maybe curator. Speaking of curator, on one of the New York Times Wordles, the word was curio. Or like, what the hell is that?
Oh yeah, that's like
And curios are the little objects, or objects, I guess, that are of interest, which is why you have curators, because they're in charge of all the curios in a museum.
yes. I was trying to get the words out of my mouth, but yeah.
Things you'll never learn. Are you? Savor Slen? I'm gonna bug you till the end of time. I didn't know. I don't remember doing this before. No, talk to me. Okay, you're not. Damn. Give a gamer a chance to bug somebody, and they will.
Nope, actually. I'm gonna keep that just in case for now. Oh no, we're gonna get into 3.
Don't I have the musical instrument? Where did it get? What?
Do you not have the musical instrument?
I do. But she, again, didn't have the option to actually, like, talk to me about it. What's going on?
Mm.
When trouble comes calling, will you be ready?
Weird question. You don't have any Kiloa seeds, do you?
Yes, I do. Need some?
I realized I should have made sure that I had money to make sure I could buy all these things.
This one of the games where I have a hard time remembering just to sell stuff. You know.
Well, for me,
So,
it's
like,
more of like selling extra stuff that like it's just sitting there in my hand. I don't really need it, so why do I keep it? Because I forget and I just let it sit there.
yeah, it's so hard to remember that you can
Good to
sell
be
right
back here.
there.
You ready to hit those scans?
What am I looking
So
for?
I just don't
Moran called out
until I'm like,
supplies that
oh,
may
I'm
have
out of
useful
money.
properties
Oh,
for our
wait, let me
tech.
just
Just need
sell
to get
some of
Sam's
this
eye on them.
extra crap
Take
I'm
a stroll.
hoarding.
Enjoy the market.
Yeah.
Nav sent.
Okay, talk to them, talk to them.
Pavoa, I'm glad they finally let you into the city. You deserve it. This is Aya's Cultural Museum and History Archive. It's small, but you've already made it brighter.
You said the helmet was touched by the Scourge? What does that mean?
I forget your people weren't around for that. When the Scourge appeared, it targeted remnant ships, broke down their technology. With the drive cores disabled...
The ships crashed.
But that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on whatever it touches. If it touched this helmet, perhaps the pilot was the target. There may be remnant tech inside the helmet.
Or in the pilot.
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
Did the same thing to me.
Yeah, but when I went back to talk to her again, then it worked.
It's like
I don't know why.
It needed to do the
It needed to remind itself
intro.
that you've already talked.
Yeah.
Hello, Pathfinder. Any good news for me?
Is this Angaran?
Okay.
I found it on one of your homeworlds.
Son above. It's an ancient Ravan. A musical instrument. It uses Angara's body energy to produce music. We have them now, but nothing is beautiful. The songs it played were probably lost long ago. How much culture have we forgotten? Art, music, stories. It's all gone.
I can't imagine losing everything that way.
You left your culture behind. This isn't much different. In any case, relics like this help us.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
Getting acquainted with our new neighbors?
Sort of. All this stuff. The Angara sure do have a rich culture and blah, blah, blah.
You're sauced, aren't you? What's your poison?
I visited that cafe the Angara consider a bar. Asked for their hardest stuff. It was weird, which I like, but had almost no punch. Lightweight. Whoa.
Steady now?
That stuff must have a slow absorption rate. Whoops. Oh, Ryder. It's just... This museum reminds me of being on Haitiana during my indentured service as a student. They even have a whole section on the Remnant.
Indentured
I didn't come to
servant as a
Andromeda to follow in
student.
someone else's footsteps.
Oh my gosh.
Don't worry, PB. The Angara barely have a foothold. Sure, they live among the ruins, but they haven't seen what we've already seen.
You might have a point there. Bet nobody here has ever outrun an ancient vault purification field, huh? Nope. Or spat in that Archon's ugly mug and lived to talk about it? That was nice work, by the way.
Thank you.
You're right. Not sure why, but ever since I packed up my apartment on the Nexus, something's crawled under my skin. But whatever it is,
We
I
just
promise,
finished talking
I'll
about
get
it.
over
What do
it
you mean?
lickety-split.
You're fine, PB. We all need to cut loose once in a while.
That's awfully understanding of you, Ryder. You're a good egg. Think I'll stay in your operation a little while longer.
Why we need to bother doing that? Sure. Now, here we go. Okay, well, first guy is over there. So go there, there, and swoop around.
Ambassador, I trust our people had a smooth transition to Aya.
The Angara have been gracious. Everything's going well.
Good. Keep me updated. 10 out.
I've never lied to a director before. Pathfinder, it's a pleasure. I'm Ambassador Riala, Chief Diplomat for the Initiative on Aya. I was removed from Cryo specifically for this. Quite the wake-up call.
I assume you're trained for first contact diplomacy.
I'm a social anthropologist with a linguistics background. Close enough for Director Tan. I hear you're to thank for our new ties with Aya. This is our best shot at an alliance. Now we just need to keep our people from wrecking it, no matter how hard they try.
If something's wrong, I need to know.
Maybe you can help me fix it. A Solarian botanist named Sorvis Len is here, learning how to improve our crops. He sent an urgent comm, saying a member of the Angaran resistance had threatened him.
What happened?
I'm not sure. Sorvis is an excellent scientist, but not the best communicator. I'm concerned this could escalate if someone doesn't look into it, but I don't have the staff to spare.
I can go settle things. I'm a friendly face for both sides.
That would be helpful. With any luck, we can prevent this from getting worse.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
I can't work under these conditions. What does it take to be left alone?
Ambassador Rialis sent me to check on you. You reported that someone in the Resistance threatened you. Tell me exactly what happened.
I didn't know Riala was sending the Pathfinder. I deserve no less, of course. I was measuring the photonic dispersal from the canopies when some random brute interrupted me. I asked him to move, and he got nasty. Said it was my fault his friend was dead. Ridiculous.
Do you know what he meant by that?
He ranted nonsense about a vessel and selling slots to outsiders. He got right up in my face and compared me to a cat. He wanted to kill me. I could see it in his eyes. The whole conversation made no sense. I think he was inebriated.
Sounds like there's more to this. Don't suppose you caught his name.
Didn't ask, didn't want it, didn't need it. When he left, I tagged him with infrared dye from my sample kit. Invisible to the naked eye, but not to a scanner.
I'll scan people around the Resistance headquarters, see if I find him.
You're supposed to represent our interests on Aya. Go, represent. I have work to do.
I detect the infrared dye Sorvis Len used to mark the person who threatened him.
That's our man.
I know why you're here. The botanist. You want an apology for what I said to him.
I only have one side of the story. Tell me yours.
It's hard to explain.
Try me?
Aya isn't big enough to give everyone a home. We each live here a short time and then move on. For someone to come, another must go. The exchanges are chosen at random. We call this arrangement the Vassal. Time of change. It worked well. Until now.
You lost someone you cared about. Was it because of the Vassal?
That's one way to see it. When our leaders agreed to make a place for your people here, it came with a cost. My friend won a place on Aya, but he sold that slot so one of you could stay here instead.
Sold it how? What did he get?
Comforts for his family, resources to improve their home on Haval. He always put others before himself. That's how he died, fighting Ket on Vold. When I found out, I was angry. Said things to your botanist I shouldn't have, but I'd never hurt your people.
He thinks you want him dead. Tell him what you just told me, and let's move on.
Thought I was clear the first time. Maybe his translator malfunctioned.
I'll talk to our ambassador, see if we can minimize our impact on your Vassal.
We don't expect things to be easy. Only that you understand, nothing is free for us.
So many bird noises.
Hmm.
Welcome back. Any news on what happened to Sorvis Len?
Do you know about the Vassal? The Angaran lottery that decides who gets to live on Aya.
I've heard of it. Why?
Angara are selling their slots to come here so our people can stay in their place. Including a member of the Angaran resistance. He was killed on Vold. Wouldn't have happened if he'd been here.
No one told me of this arrangement. Well, we have to do something.
Governor Shai is on our side. She'll know what to do.
You're right. We need to solve this problem together. Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll forward your proposal to Director Tan immediately.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
Okay, that's done. Now go back to the market to scan things and get yelled at.
Goods for the home, tools for the field, supplies for
Not today, Nexus.
Liam?
God damn it.
What's going on?
Nothing to worry about. Just come grab a table with me.
Gara are selling their slots to come here so our people can stay in their place. Including a member of the Angaran resistance. Was killed on
Pathfinder, you're good here. We'll worry about the data another time.
Liam, what's going on?
I, figured we should head up somewhere nice and open. You were being cased.
Are you getting me in trouble? What was this about?
We're not in trouble exactly, but I don't blame them for being angry. I wanted to get data that would help yields at our outposts. Baran told me what to scan, but I called it off. I still owe her, but it's better than pissing off some gouging hardliner. Sorry I didn't clue you in. It's a security thing. Food is security.
Was this an attempt to copy their methods? Steal secrets?
We're not competing companies. It's about learning to live here. Remember my Tempest freakout? I tried proper channels. Got blocked by the Angara and the Nexus. There's only so much Jar can tell us, so I did what we do back in crisis response. Bend the rules.
Bend the rules doesn't make it right, Liam.
Liam, I deserve better than having this sprung on me mid-market.
You're right, of course, you're right. And the Angara are right too. The last people who showed up out of the blue were the Ket, the ultimate users. I don't want us getting lumped in with them, and I really, really don't want to ruin the market. Street food and shooting the shit with you feels normal. About time something did.
We may have to stick to ourselves for a while, if that's what both sides seem to want.
It isn't. Saw it all the time during crisis deployments. Us versus them turns into food versus no food. We have to figure this shit out, or both sides will hurt.
Here it is. I knew there was something else. It's funny how this one trader is showing up and going, hey, you know, we need these things for the outposts. Can you help us out? We go buy it and we're good. And yet Liam's like, we gotta be sneaky and we gotta try and steal their information so that we can use it and help us survive. It's like, but we're already got a way of surviving.
Right.
No entering the Met's entrance or you're clean.
Sam, is this thing safe?
Yes. The slight ringing in your ears is nothing to worry about.
Very reassuring. My people on Kadar are fighting a bacterial infection. Do you have antibiotics?
Of course. Will this do?
Of course it would do. Just enough money to get through all this.
I found Kiloa seeds for Eos. Is this enough?
It's perfect. I'll make sure Eos gets them.
Here, I have the antibiotics for Kadara. Will the settlers be okay?
Once they have these, they'll be fine. I'll make sure they know who to thank.
Here, I found the solar amplifier for Vold.
They'll be happy to see this. No more power outages. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Right. I am officially done on Aya.
Talk to the last few people. They come to the Nexus. You'll enjoy it.
Oh, you picked the talking about Angara going to the Nexus? I picked that Riala should go talk to the Moshai and be like, why don't you guys come up with like a plan of what you can do?
PB's been looking for you.
I choose this
Pathfinder,
one just
you
because
have a new email.
I like that they have different. They're like each different. Their want to go is different, and not just oh, I just want to see what you like, who you guys are. Like it's no, they actually have like real other reasons to be there, and they're just a little bit hesitant, which is understandable. But
Yeah,
versus just
still think they could come
you
up
know
with kind of the same solution, but at least knowing that they're working together to try and fix that problem. To be like, yeah, unfortunately, some of your guys are giving away their spots to help us out, which is nice. So, you know, let's return the favor and, you know, well, now we have an opening, so why don't you come over to Nexus if you want to? Like, you know, it'd be nice, I think. Oh no. It's not my fault. The guy reached out to you, Gil. Jeez. Oh, Vidal, what a jerk. Didn't think you the type to shoot a man in the back. I may have hid my identity, but you concealed your true nature? Excuse me? If you think this is over, you're mistaken, my friend. You've only prolonged the inevitable. You're the jerk that was going around and purposely manipulating people to get what you wanted. God. I didn't betray you because I wasn't with you. I was with what's-her-face. I just happened to know you. It's a big difference. Sloan Kelly, that's what I was thinking of.
Stop tickling the side of the ship and talk to me. Yeah, they have him working on the ship, but he's just touching a flat piece of thing. He's got nothing in his hand, so he's just tickling the side of the ship.
Pock, Pock, Pock. You're gonna be the gateway to so many great things, my friend.
Hey there. You named her Pock?
Yep. Proof of concept. To distinguish her from Zap, your souped-up, nasty combat version.
Zap. I like it.
Yeah, it's edgy. The storage box from the vault on Eos was the key to everything, including integrating that piece of REM tech you got me. But our new observer friends are just the beginning. I'm working on something even bigger.
I'm all ears.
So get this. We can only scan for remnant signatures we've already encountered. My scanner's doing that around the clock. But if I integrate the right REM tech, we could scour the cluster for any remnant signature, even ones we don't have. My scanner would literally become a remnant mystery detector.
Your enthusiasm is infectious.
Yeah, don't tell Lexi. She'll look for a cure. I came to Andromeda to touch the unknown, to find the never-before-found. Once I perfect this scanner, it'll do exactly that. All I need is 3 specific pieces of REM tech.
We can do that.
You rock. Pock and Zap think so too. So far, I've located the first piece. It's back on Eos. I'll upload the coordinates.
Yes, everything revolves around. Everything is involved.
Still don't have any stinking element 0. No one's got it.
Well, the one shop had one.
Lucky for you, mine doesn't have any.
Okay, I'm gonna clear some of this map out.
Something I should know about?
Hey! I was just...
my face.
How you doing? I'm... Great, just, I told you I'd screw it up, and I have. Remember Varand? I contacted the Angara? She's gone. The whole group is gone. Sudden. So, yeah, up for a rescue? Because if we don't, we could be next.
You seem pretty sure this is your fault, but I'm not hearing why.
Yeah, because I gave Varand Nexus data and nav points.
Why would you do that?
We need to know how to live here. I tried asking. I tried taking. No one would help outsiders. So I took initiative. Gave her data and tech so she could mod it. Varand was... She is a good risk. But if pirates interrogate her or barter her to the Ket, it's our heads.
We'll take care of it before it's a problem.
It's already a problem. I got a lead from a trader. A grainy visual. We find that system, we find our bad guys. I also asked Bradley for people to help intercept. I thought they might want to pitch in.
How are a bunch of settlers supposed to help?
That's what he said. We're on our own. I'll forward the visual to the bridge for when you want to start hunting. And... sorry.
I found this Horizon fic where they're following the story but doing it by New Game Plus.
Oh, come on, think.
Which I found very interesting, and I'm
something.
Who are you
interested
talking to?
on why,
Shit.
or
You shouldn't
if
sneak up on someone
nobody
like
else
that.
picks up on this
I'm just talking to myself.
trend.
Don't tell me you never do that.
Because
You
it
seem stressed.
it does make it I mean,
I'm
in
not
general,
built for
just
this
playing
kind
the
of
game New Game Plus
homesteading.
really
Don't like people
changes up
knowing where I
your
am, where my stuff
strategy
is.
for everything.
Ah!
For any game.
Yeah.
So seeing how
You've got to
people
relax. You're
would
starting to
write their
stress me
stories
out.
based on
I'd like to. I need to.
already
Yes.
knowing,
When I felt like this back home, I'd look for
you
a
know, whatever
zero-G
you
chamber,
know,
or
or
at least an isolation tank.
you know, okay,
Some
well,
place
how
to just
much do
drift
they?
away.
Okay,
I could
we
really
still have to
use
do
that
this,
now.
and we
If
still
I
have to
may,
do that, but
gravity can be overridden in the escape
we don't
pod.
even have to
You
deal
can
with this
create
person
a
at all.
zero-G
We could
chamber.
just
Of course! Sam, you're a genius.
skip this or that kill this person. Like, just go and
It's
kill this
easy.
person now,
It'll
so
make a
that
huge
these
difference,
people are
Ryder.
saved.
You'll see. You know, there's
Like
room for two.
those kind of thoughts. Like if you had that chance.
Yeah.
You're willing to share? I won't cramp your style.
And
Let's
also,
find
like,
out.
All right,
what
I'm
if I
in.
just go and meet this person now
And
instead of
this
waiting
should
until later?
do
Oh
it.
wait, if I don't do it now, if I do it earlier, then this won't happen, which means this won't
Close your
happen.
eyes. Relax.
Anyway, it's been a very interesting
Let
track.
yourself go.
For a while, I
This
didn't read it
hits
because
the
I was like, I don't
spot.
know. But then after playing it
Ryder.
myself, I was like,
Yeah?
oh, you know what? No, actually,
There's
that would
something
be
else that
interesting.
would relax me.
What's that?
You haven't taken the bait yet, but I'm not afraid of rejection. Wanna fool around?
Different versions of
Doesn't matter if you have something else
games.
going on.
It's
I can be
interesting to
utterly
me when
discreet.
people
Just
think of,
fun. Two
okay, I'm
people
gonna create this
blowing
whole
off
game
steam.
and make it this way.
No strings attached.
Hey, you know, be fun.
Only
Let's
if
kind
there's
of
no
change
strings.
this up a bit. Let's do this.
I don't think so, PB.
That's fine. Say no more.
Let's do this, you know, kind of this way, but let's change this up a little bit. Let's do this instead, or do this instead. It's like, I'm like, did you think of that after the fact, or did you actually think about that as you were creating the general game and then thought, well, let's just release this, and then we'll release this a bit later after we see how people, you know, respond.
Right. Well, and that's kind of the
PB,
sucky-ish
listen.
part about
Hey, don't you know what say no more means?
another game.
Really, I mean it. No explanation
Third parties,
necessary.
basically.
Just thank you
Because when
for
people release games on early access, just so that developers have the ability to, in most cases, still make you pay for the game.
Right. Yeah. That's
but then
money. Yeah.
change things up and make adjustments and do all these things for years before like officially releasing the game.
Yeah.
And then you just end up with games like Among Trees where they just stop, disappear,
I found that plant you wanted.
never really release
Great.
it.
I'll give the recipe a try when I'm off duty.
Epic Games isn't gonna
I've already got ideas
remove
for
it.
how to jazz it up. And I'll
Which
keep
is
working
also
on
dumb.
Mr. I don't like movie
neither
nights
Steam.
here to
Steam
come
has it
along.
too, so.
I like them. I just don't trust our
It's just
autopilot
like,
alone
well,
for too long.
It's there.
Right.
But like, I mean, there should be a limit. Like, if you're getting free, free testing from viewers and gamers, like, no, you should be limited to only a certain amount of time. Release the fucking game.
Right.
Or
Yeah,
not.
Exactly.
But like, just sitting on early access forever just so you can do whatever you want and make adjustments and you know, your ideas are your ideas and you put them out there and if it doesn't work out the first time, then you remaster, then you come out with a different game, you make adjustments and change the programming or whatever to produce a better game. But like, that's the only downside of fan fiction is all these people who are coming out to write and oh well, if I don't get a certain amount of views or a certain amount of hits after a certain amount of time, I'm just not going to keep writing because not enough people like it.
Yeah.
Get over yourself and write your damn story.
Yeah.
Finish the story. Guess what? It could be a couple years later, all of a sudden it's a big hit because people found it and they started liking this thing. Like, just write your story.
Yep. Just write your story, tell your story, whatever. But just when you start constantly adjusting things, it's really annoying.
All because of views.
Yeah.
Like, if people aren't gonna be on your trip, who cares? But they're not there and you don't have that. That's not the fan base that is there to watch your stuff. You just keep going. Somebody out there ends up finding a different story because they like, I don't know, this couple more, and they read your stuff and they go, wow, you're a great writer. I like how you're doing these things. Let me see what else you've written. Oh, you wrote something about this couple. Well, I'm not a fan, but it'd be interesting to see if I can understand by reading your thing.
Right.
And then they end up liking it, like
You know.
there's so many ways around finding your stuff, but you got to get it out there. You got to finish it.
Right.
If all they do is show up to your page and you got 20 stories, but they're all half done because you just gave up because you weren't getting enough likes.
Yeah, that's the problem with a lot of things.
So infuriating. I'm like trying to find new stuff, and I'm like, oh wow, this is really going really great. Oh, it hasn't updated in 3 years. Cool.
Yeah. Okay, now question is where to go. So many loyalty missions available.
Trying to think.
I feel like I want to go over to the Turian. I should call it a Turian asteroid. It's not really a home world, but that's a pretty straightforward.
Yeah, but not
place much. Plus Vetra's thing means that it all gets done quickly. Because Eldon's gonna take a while.
Right. There's also going back to Havarl and getting.
Right.
The server.
Those. It's got Jaws thing, and then it's got a couple of
Addison, Cerberus.
I feel like if we go somewhere else, it's gonna send us back to those locations anyway. Because I don't think any of those are actually getting missions to go elsewhere. I think everything's winding up there.
Yeah, like there's just the stuff there, like Jarl's thing, and
I'm still gonna go do Turian stuff first, and then I'm gonna stop at the 2 systems before that, just to clear those areas. And I know for sure stuff on Elegant heads towards Kadara.
Looks like we're coming up on a blue giant.
From Aya, it's often the brightest star.
Does it?
The first to rise.
Yeah, I think one of them is like, oh, someone was smuggling something somewhere. Yeah, I think it's one of those data pads lead you to a smuggler on Kadara. I can't remember how many different things are on Eldon. I think it's data pads.
Bombs, some sort of explosive. Some sort of explosive.
Was it explosive? I don't remember explosives on. Oh no, wait, maybe you're right. I think it's not like the other ones where it's at like a remnant site. I think it's just a general canister. Maybe? It sure will be something.
Great. I'll give the recipe a try after tea. I hope the guide is as it's out. And I'll keep working on Mr. I don't like movie nights here to go along. I like them. I just don't trust our autopilot alone for too long.
Anomaly detected.
Oh shoot, I just realized I forgot to talk to Suvi about her snacks.
Probes launched.
Wait, no I did. Never mind.
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
There you go, talk to him.
next person about the movie thing asks for your to talk to you, right? Or it's just to go find them and they tell
I don't
you?
remember who's next, to be honest.
What's next? We have the movies themselves.
This might have been a larger system once, before the Scourge.
As if we needed a better reason to document everything.
Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. I found something.
Ease out.
Squeak, squeak.
Squeaker squeaking.
Anomaly on sensors.
Squeaker squeak squeaking. Squeaker squeak squeak squeaking.
Probe away. Getting a scan.
I wonder who got the fun job of being like, which planet should have something on it, and what should that thing be? Was it just like, here are several animators, you all get a planet, pick something on it, pick something and put it on there, and it'll be a surprise.
Look at these readings.
This way, alright.
The system is beautiful.
I'll say, that's a stellar nursery. Stars are born out here. Anomaly detected.
Yeah, I see.
Probes launched. I found something. Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. We've got a crater.
Okay, and then for this,
This is the scan I wanted. Okay. How did I miss that? That doesn't make any sense.
for this location, I'm bringing Vetra and Drac. Because why not?
Wow.
Look at all this.
Okay.
The Scourge did a number here, didn't it?
Those things over there.
To think this was supposed to be the Turian home. Now the exiles have taken over.
Cosmic radiation is off the charts, Ryder. You'll need to stay in the Nomad.
What good are these fancy suits if they don't block radiation?
In normal situations, they do. This planet's magnetic field was disrupted when it cracked open. No protection from a cosmic ray tearing you apart at the molecular level.
So, stick to the Nomad.
Descent engine engaged. Good luck, Ryder.
Gravity's lower than we're used to, Pathfinder. Gil says you shouldn't worry about accidentally hitting escape velocity.
With me sitting in this, won't happen.
Oh my gosh, drag. Okay, this is scanning. That's Vetra's loyalty mission, so this is... Okay.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Oh, I forgot how much you slip and slide here.
I'm going home.
Sam?
Trying
What
my
is
best.
that?
A mining dome, Pathfinder. You should be able to exit the Nomad once inside.
What about the crazy space radiation?
The dome structure prevents cosmic rays from entering. You can drive into the airlock, Pathfinder.
Alright, first dome. So much height!
Love this spot! Exiles, heads up! Hello was right. Exiles everywhere. What would they want with this place?
Man!
Pathfinder, I detect a data pad nearby.
Drac
It may
just
provide
rocked
answers.
a dude right into a boulder and his body just went ricocheting off of it.
Yeah.
An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
mining helium-3?
The main component in shuttle fuel, Pathfinder. It can also be used to make highly effective explosives.
Just what we need. Exiles with explosives. Let's get into that base.
The attached passcode is only a fragment. Data here indicates other mining domes. I've added the locations to your map.
Wow, what a title. Don't forget to add all of the minerals you get to mine here in these locations, which is oh so nice. They're like, oh yeah, this all's here, you can grab it. Okay, I don't know why I cannot find this stupid... near it. Where is it?
That data pad we found mentioned a guy named Krex. Any idea who that is?
Doesn't ring a bell. If he's out here, he might be dangerous.
Wow.
That's unsettling.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny how this makes me think of Mass Effect 1 in the Mako.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't have to worry about floating somewhere. It was more a matter of just literally flying off the map. Or I shouldn't say map, off the rocks. Here it's you can just float away from generally floating away.
Yep.
Oh no, here comes the dark areas where you can't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the exiles made themselves at home.
Hey, asshole.
Exiles with explosives. Hands with me.
Enemies! Got them all.
He's gotta catch them all.
No, it means nothing. It's a person. You have to look they're dangerous.
Come on. Quick float. Doggone it. Stupid turret. Got him. Alright, time to slip around.
Look like outlaws.
Looks like outlaws.
Oh, wow. You know, those lucky shots you get when you're trying to aim at one person and then you end up annihilating somebody else.
Right. You're like, thanks, game. I appreciate the help.
Mm-hmm. That worked, I guess. Hey, who got me? literally can't see me. Oh, I see. Cool.
The second dome requires a passcode, Pathfinder.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that it's a passcode. I thought it was an underground thing. Okay, don't go north. That's not the right dome. Okay.
I think this dome has platinum in it, though.
Which one? The one on the upper,
Yeah, the one you were at.
I was looking, I didn't see anything anywhere. Not in the main area anyway. It was probably
Okay.
in the inside.
Yeah. I gotta go move over my laundry. I will be right back.
Okay.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Looks like we can just drive in here.
Data type detected, Pathfinder.
Idiot. Oh no, this one's the platinum.
Undocumented mineral nearby, Pathfinder. Vagabonds.
This Krex must be in charge of mining helium-3. He's the one we need to stop.
The passcode is still incomplete, Pathfinder. I require one more fragment.
One more fragment. So the next dome down is actually where the platinum is.
Okay. I know one of these has it.
Yeah. So.
Sam, I need info on the Exile base. What do you have for me?
The base is comprised of 2 mining domes. The second can only be accessed with a passcode. I also detect multiple frequencies originating from the area. They have communication with Kadara.
Communication with Kadara. question marks on the map. Like, we know there's a question mark over there. We can see it.
Mm-hmm.
We can see whatever it is. We know what it is. Let's just get to it. Die.
Don't do it.
How was she shooting me through the container?
Take all that time for you to come out and
nearby, Pathfinder.
I hate when they do that. You're just lining up your shot and then they move at the last second.
Mm-hmm. Especially when they're like so far away.
Right.
Like I know I'm not close enough to trigger you to think you need to move.
Right. Uranium.
Everywhere. See the last guy, nor can I see a turret, so I'm confused.
Someone hiding?
Oh, here we go. No, it was just the Hydra.
Oh, gotcha.
So it was like taking its time to get around the... It's like idiots. Oh, Vedra.
Lots of stuff to scan. I'll take it.
Scan this, scan that.
Hey, from Kadara.
Holy shit snacks.
Sam, you get that fragment?
I've completed the passcode, Pathfinder, marking the Excel base in your system.
Good. Let's put an end to whatever Krex is doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop it, Krex. That's not nice.
I find it interesting that they have loadouts in here.
Yeah.
Like normal things that you can find around a map. Like obviously nowhere.
Crazy to think this dust is packed with valuable resources.
An effect of so.
Finish your conversation later. We gotta get all the way back up north.
Give me all this uranium. I need it.
Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
It's so quiet here, like the ghost of a planet.
Not even a vault could fix this.
Careful where I'm driving. 'Cause I can't really see.
I love when I find a patch of uranium I haven't picked up. Did I get everything now?
Don't look down, guys.
Don't look down, guys. There's a bridge underneath us. Shoot, hold on a sec. Get the forward station near Vetra's thing, but wait.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Oh, man. Oh, I'm playing how close can I get to their heads without actually hitting their heads. I know you don't really follow Markiplier, but I was rewatching one of his videos of when he was playing Bigfoot, and I forgot there's a moment when they're searching a little site where they find axe, and so of course they're testing out the mechanics of it.
Automated protocols activated.
Bob
Deploying
decided to be funny and do like a search back kind of, somebody stand against this tree and I'm gonna throw an axe at you just over your head. But like it goes perfectly, like it sits like just above Mark's head when he's standing there.
Wow.
And then he goes to try to, instead of doing it above the head, go like right next to his arm. Again, flawless placement. Close but not touching. But then Mark decides he wants to do it. And so he ends up going, like, instead of aiming higher, knowing that there would be some fall, he aims just above Bob's head.
Yeah.
And so it goes, but the game mechanics actually has it stick in his head, and like from Bob's view, you can see the whole like chunk of axe head in his whole view.
Jeez.
Absolutely ridiculous. Back to like when game developers like, why did you decide that like, not only is there, like you're not gonna have friendly fire, but you'll have the axe stick out of the body if it's hit,
I think it's
or
more
if
like
it's thrown at it.
It's more like you gotta remember that if you're using something as a weapon or whatever, like it's gonna have the same mechanics as it would, you trying to use it for silliness, it's still gonna do what it's meant to do.
Right. I wish I'd like to know some of the mechanics that went into. Well, our
You can use the
testers
passcode on the door to the second
did
dome,
this a lot,
Pathfinder.
so we decided to keep it in or make it happen. So
Right.
That did it.
I keep getting ads for taking courses to become a game tester. Like I'm not good enough with programming, and I'm just not good at it. Okay, well now I know why this loadout is here, because you gave me a Krogan hammer at level 6. I guess I should check it out.
Don't charge! Leave me alone, bro!
Such a
back up!
Armor types, because as a sniper, I love.
Come on, that's not fair. The game's freaking.
That takes care of Krex and his people. What were they up to?
I detect an audio log nearby, Pathfinder. It may give you the information
He would
you
get
need.
close and he'd, do his Krogan scream, and you're like, okay, he's gonna charge, and then he would start charging, and I would use the jump jacks to get out of the way, and but it would just be like, no, he's still charging, and then it would just run right into me, and it's like, what the heck? You just let me jump out of the way. And
The thing is, a sniper, I really love the Deadeye, the Maverick Deadeye armor for the, because of all the weak point bonuses and spare ammo. But when it comes to close quarter combat stuff, I have such a hard time not getting killed within a couple hits. And so I end up going with the Remnant armor.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because of the not only bonuses to shields and stuff, but mainly the regen for shields and armor and everything is high.
Yeah.
Which is also very helpful. But man, not having it's such a fight. I can't mix it because it has to be a set to really get
right to get the bonuses. Yeah.
Bonuses, man.
Right.
And even sometimes in Horizon, there's a lot of times where I'm like, I know even Mass Effect, all the trilogy, there are times where I change the armor because I know this quest I'm going into,
right, yeah,
I'm dealing with a lot of Asari, or I'm dealing with and then you change it to kind of match better with what you're fighting against. But in Andromeda never
I don't want excuses, Krex.
feels like
The dust on the surface isn't enough.
or at
If I
least
want
for
to
what
take
I
these
do,
initiative
I
colonies
never
out,
seem to have a
we'll need
moment
a hell
where
of
I'm
a lot
like,
more helium-3.
all right, let me change
I know
to this.
that remnant tiller in the conservatory will work. Get it running. Elora out.
They wanted to attack the colonies. But it sounds like they couldn't activate some sort of remnant tiller. Sam?
An active remnant tiller would expose more soil to radiation. increasing helium-3 production exponentially. If my calculations are correct, this planet could fuel Nexus ships for an estimated 368 years.
For some reason, my game bugged out a bit.
Our Milky Way
and
supply will run out
wasn't,
eventually. Now we won't have to
connecting
worry.
with the mineral.
We need to get that tiller up and running.
I've marked
running
the
around the
remnant
dome
conservatory
like,
on your display.
where is it?
If Alora had mined
Where's
enough
that
helium-3 to
puny
bomb the
speck of a
colonies,
dot?
I advise against hypotheticals, Pathfinder. I've alerted the Nexus to the situation. Patrols will be stationed around this planet to ensure the helium-3 remains
Oh, I
in your
just
control.
realized the dome.
Still,
Like
if
the
I ever
edging
meet
of the
this
dome
Alora, we're having a chat.
reminds me of Planet Crafter, the big dome.
Yeah. Alright, there we are. Done. I'm pretty sure I've got all the minerals. Oh, I forgot we have to go to the tiller. I thought that was on somewhere else. Okay. I remember how this works.
Mm-hmm. Archons. Some of the names, man. Well, that's my bad. Relax. Oh my god. Like, I'm even like going the slowest possible, but because as soon as you get close to the edge of that trench, breathe it in.
Okay, back to what I was doing. I gotta turn around and go to the right. Oh my gosh, Drac, we're fine. Anything at all? You know, like maybe ESO? Help me out. That'd be really great. My weapons suck right now. I'd really like it if I had some ESO. No, just luck. Maybe it'll be down in the tiller.
Sam, how do we get the tiller working?
I detect a console deeper inside.
Yeah, but I need to be quick forward
Be
if
able
I
to
can.
hack that observer machine, Pathfinder.
Microsoft.
Looks like we need an observer for this.
We have an observer. Just use mine.
Still around. Okay, cool. Glad you even went through the trouble of showing me getting up and then
It's nice
having
when
me
they're not trying to
immediately
kill
fall.
us.
Its
Real
protocols
cool.
are limited, but it will perform simple tasks for you via your scanner.
Via your scanner.
Shut up.
I wish you could be like, here, Zap, watch what this thing is doing so that
Remnant,
you do it
you can lay
so I
low
don't
or
have
take
to
them on.
hack other ones to get them to do what I want. Seriously?
We've got
The
targets!
assemblers always have to like
Nice shot!
put their heads down when they're walking.
Yeah.
Stay alert. There'll be more. I don't think we're done here.
will give her a chat.
Another observer console.
Fix it.
There must be a trick to this. Let's give it a try.
Alright, everybody, come on in the room. Here we go.
Nice work.
Just take all, okay?
Did that even do anything?
Just gonna pretend that it did. Now I don't remember which was the right way to go.
Oh, there's the bridge. No, there's a road here. Where is it?
I'm supposed to go across the bridge, so I want this way. Alright, now going across the bridge.
Eyes on Remnant.
Oh, I forgot about this one. Okay. I'm gonna have to pause over the tour, so I gotta move my laundry again. Oh, what? What the hell? Oh, just assembler bots that were very far away from me all of a sudden decided they were going to be right on top of me. Yeah, like they ran very far away. Didn't even hear their clunk clunk clunks running to me. Just all of a sudden they were on top of me. Rude. Oh.
Come on, server, do the thing.
All right, now I'm pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Next door.
Got a destroyer.
Heads up! Big guys ahead!
Where? Into a barrier. Petra, get up. You missed half the fun. Destroyed the observer. I gotta go back and get Merlin.
That must be the console to start the tiller.
I don't remember. I've only found one letter so far.
I'm gonna check. So I don't think there was a hidden thingy here, since it's technically not a vault.
What the hell? I've never seen the turret being so moving. There we go. No. Shit. There goes Vetra. Shit. Man. Why is I don't understand why the big guy is all of a sudden moving so fast. He usually doesn't move this fast.
I know.
For anything. Shit, man.
I spent most of the time trying to just get away.
Get off my face. Shit.
It is HO, first 7C.
Fuck, man. I'm gonna die. There's no way. I can't do this by myself.
Did they just not follow you in?
Yep, now Vetra's down again. Shit. I don't understand. What is happening? They just went from, like, barely doing anything to, like, annihilating me.
I don't know.
And not even like a, and not in like a, oh, my shield went down. I'm getting hit faster, like, just blowing through my shield. Yeah, Vetra's down again. I don't understand what is happening. I'm not doing anything different.
I don't know.
Now Vetrax is down.
I was just chucking. Their skills are all up as far as they can go?
Yeah, everybody's skills is up besides waiting for their loyalty missions to finish.
Multiple mechanisms activating. The remnant tiller is online. Within years, helium-3 production will increase dramatically.
Send Tan the good news. We have fuel. Let's get back to the surface.
And the turret just reset? What? You reset the turret, but you won't give me back my friends. Wow.